he was all his life a worshipper. But the taqwa that he used to do is inside his minaret, not outside. When he was faced to the reality outside, he lost it. Because he didn't have the process of the taqwa to make taqwa, and to every problem he has, he go back to Allah. He finds the sakina with Allah. He finds the rest in his sujood. What it means to firru ila Allah, what it means to flee to Allah. When you have a problem, as the Prophet ﷺ taught us, you run to the salah, you run to the sujood. You complain what you have to Allah. Like Yaqub alayhi salam يقول إنما أشكو بثي وحزني إلى الله. When his children, they are trying to tell him, you do too much, you are concerned too much, he said, it's not your matter. This is between me and Allah. When someone has a difficulty, he runs away to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he opens his chest, he finds the real rest and the sweetness. Therefore, any difficulty that befalls on the believer, it's not a problem, should not be how to remove the difficulty. It should be how to gain the pleasure of Allah with the difficulty. And this is the teaching of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he was sallallahu alaihi wasallam attacked in Al-Ta'if, and he was bleeding sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he turned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He didn't say, Ya Allah, this is a musibah, kill them or punish them. He said, إِن لَمْ يَكُنْ بِكَ غَضَبٌ عَلَيَّ فَلَا أُبَالِي. Ya Allah, if what happened to me, not because of a wrath that you have toward me, so I don't mind. Therefore, the believer, when he understands the manhaj of al-firaru ila Allah, the way of fleeing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he understands that the best thing he has is his iman. And the thing that he needs to find always is the sweetness of iman with Allah, to preserve the connection and to say, إِن لَمْ يَكُنْ بِكَ غَضَبٌ عَلَيَّ فَلَا أُبَالِي. But when you are in a difficulty, you say like Lut alayhi salam said, but before that, this man who was righteous, at this last moment, and the rope around his neck, and the shaitan, he told him, if you prostrate to me today, I will save you. This is the problem of someone who lived with iman, but he didn't know what the meaning of the taqwa. This is someone who lived in the iman, and he got the pressure of the society, and he lost this enthusiasm of the iman. He lost the sweetness of the iman. It becomes like a mechanical thing. What is good? To have action of da'wah, if you don't have the soul of the iman. What is good to have? Gathering and coming all together or in places when you don't have the reminder of the most important thing, which is the taqwa. Therefore, this man, thinking that the shaitan, he might help him at that last moment, but he's a deceiver. He prostrated him with his hand, but when he knocked his head, Allah took his soul. And this is the ayah, كَمَثَلِ الشَّيْطَانِ إِذْ قَالَ لِلْإِنسَانِ اكْفُرْ. He told him, be disbeliever. فَلَمَّا كَفَرْ. When he disbelieved, قَالَ إِنِّي بَرِيءٌ مِنْكَ. I am innocent from you, إِنِّي أَخَافُ اللَّهِ. He feels Allah, as shaitan, he's the biggest liar. But he's saying the truth because Allah had the all power subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the believer, at every moment he's facing, if he will look forward to keep the taqwa, that is the way of Allah. If even you're making an action that's not helping you to give the taqwa, stop that action and go back to the square one. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from you that essence of the taqwa in your heart. And He wants for you that soul that you're given with the action. He doesn't want the form of the action. And here when you have facing a difficulty, look what Lut alayhi salam said, لو أن لي بكم قوة أو آوي إلى ركن شديد. If I have a power. Because the believer comes to a limit in his life, he cannot do much. You think of our brother overseas, you want to do things, but ضاق بهم ذرع is over your capacity. You want to support people over your capacity. But in this situation, you will not put down your hand. You have to do what Allah told you. Go to Allah. فَفِرُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ. And as Lut said, I go to a strong corner. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, his strong corner was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from among those الذين آمنوا وكانوا يتقون. بسم الله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على النبي المصطفى. The taqwa is a process. The taqwa is to preserve the gift that Allah gave you and all what happened around you. Your action that you do need to be based on preserving that iman in your sight. Therefore, it might be a positive action that you see, but it's taken away from your iman. Therefore, stop. Because you need to recalculate your action. You need to keep that taqwa, because if you lose that taqwa, therefore maybe the action that you're doing, and we see many people inviting non-Muslim, but when they get into this routine way, they become, subhanAllah, in a way of being apologetic and turn to distort it, and they making the distortion for the whole deal. Saying, now instead of doing good action, actually doing sins. Therefore, the mi'yar, the tool for someone to look around in the criteria, do you have taqwa when you do that? If you don't have that sweetness and connection with iman, stop, go back and build it back. If any musibah happened to you, when you're asking Allah, you're asking help, go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But when you go back to Allah, to ask Him to preserve the taqwa, not to take away the difficulty, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is more merciful to you than yourself to yourself. Therefore, to keep the connection, that's what you want, and that is the taqwa. And here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the example of Yusuf alayhi salam. When he was in the mihna, in the big difficulty, with Imra'at al-Aziz, the wife of the Aziz, and the wives in the castle of al-Aziz, what he said, his way of refuge, how to flee to Allah, he said, As-sijnu ahabbu ilayya. Allah, if they wanted to put me in the prison, ya Allah, the prison is dearer to me. Therefore, he might have said, Yusuf, he could have stayed, and he making da'wah among the women. Maybe he changed their mind. But he said, no, this is a big fitna. I may not be up to it. Therefore, I put the da'wah on the side, I put the good action on the side, and I have a big fitna. I better go to the sijin, to the prison. Why? Because to preserve my taqwa with Allah. And when he came out, it was the time that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala planned for him. And here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and in a way for every believer, in this condition, to submit yourself to Allah. Keep the taqwa in your heart and preserve it, that is the way of the believer, is even a proactive or defending yourself, because we know there is a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ, he said, when you saw all the mischief around you, it's better for you to go out in the desert and find a tree and bite on it. Not that you disclose yourself from the society, but this is the way. Why? Because when your taqwa is threatened, that's what you need to hold on. Because if you lose it, you lose all your life. And here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is instructing the Prophet, say, وَقُلْ رَبِّ أَدْخِلْنِي مُدْخَلَ صِدْقٍ وَأَخْرِجْنِي مُخْرَجَ صِدْقٍ. The entrance of the truth with the taqwa. And when you are in the midst of the trials, you ask Allah to get you out. Therefore, the way out, it will be with the taqwa. وَاجْعَلْ لِي مِن لَّدُنكَ سُلْطَانًا نَصِيرًا. اللهم اجعل لنا مدخلا صدقا ومخرجا صدقا واجعل لنا من لدنك سلطانا نصيرا. اللهم اجعلنا من المتقين. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين آمنوا وكانوا يتقون. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اذكروا الله يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. وأقم